On March 11, 2011, at 2:46 p.m., Japan's east shuddered to a magnitude 9 earthquake. The epicenter was at the east coast of the Tohoku region, nearly 25 kilometers below the Earth's surface. The rumble was felt across 8 regions, with violent tremors lasting around 3 minutes. Then came the aftershocks, more than 800 of them at an average magnitude of almost 5. Japan, no stranger to a tremor, was now experiencing an even bigger shock, but the greater threat was yet to come. The earthquake triggered a devastating tsunami along Japan's Pacific Ocean coast. The 400-kilometer ocean floor rose 3 meters in just a minute, setting off waves that, in some places, reached as high as 38 meters. It barely took 20 minutes for the tsunami to come crashing on the eastern shores, and a lot less for it to engulf the coastal settlements. Soon, an area of almost 500 square kilometers was entirely submerged. One of the worst-hit cities along the Japanese coast was Sendai. As the tide swept through, the Sendai Arahama Elementary School, which is just 700 meters from the shore, offered the only hope for those fleeing for their lives. People scrambled to higher ground in fear and panic, and ended up waiting for hours to hear the sound of rescue helicopters.
I was 11 years old and I was in 5th grade. We went up to the roof of the school. When the helicopter arrived, I was happy that my life will be saved. However, I have a fear that I will leave my family who were sheltered in this building with me.
The rescue operation continued well into the following evening.
I had very mixed emotions. A helicopter could come. Priority is given to the little children. Then the old people come and the others were rescued. I was rescued before my family. I could gather to them after 2 days.
The school offered a refuge not just for students and teachers, but also those living nearby.
Our home was right across the school. Before the tsunami reached here, we sheltered in the school. We saw the tsunami coming, but we did not expect it to be so big. We were very scared.
320 people who took shelter in the school were rescued. The school now serves as a museum and has since been preserved as it is, as a symbol of salvation. TRT World filmed the school building and interviews with witnesses via a robot camera.
Waves reached Arahama School at the height of 6 meters. The waters rose up to the red line in the balconies on the 2nd floor. The tsunami brought not only water to the school, but also all the wreckage outside it. It filled the school with waste.
But while the tsunami led to large-scale fires and power outages, it also sparked a nuclear disaster. Tidal waves raiding the coastal cities disrupted the cooling system of the Fukushima nuclear power plant, causing a meltdown that spilled radioactive waste 50 times higher than normal. The Fukushima nuclear disaster has gone down in history as the worst of its kind, second only to Chernobyl. Japan was left to count its losses. The disasters claimed around 20,000 lives, and nearly 2,500 people are still missing. In the immediate aftermath, 470,000 people were placed in temporary shelters. It remains Japan's biggest ever earthquake and the 4th largest in the world.